Today, we will be testing a trend following strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a trend following strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 595 different strategies. The best one so far was able to achieve a 78% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator and the Academy of Forex higher time frame fractal candle indicator, and a strategy that I'll mention later on in this video. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a trend following strategy. And so the source video says a minimalist trading strategy that just works. Free indicators. And so yes, they are absolutely free indicators, so that is a plus. The source video is being accurate and truthful in that aspect. Now whether or not this strategy just works, I guess we'll put that to the test and see what we can get out of it. As far as it being minimalist, I wouldn't really say it is, honestly. It's not that minimalist compared to a lot of other strategies that we've tested before. But again, like I said, the main thing is whether or not the strategy works. And that's what we'll be testing. So we'll just hide the indicators we have on screen. And of course, we have quite a few indicators from the Nexus back tester, which is what I'm using. Again, why we are on a dark theme. But beyond those indicators, the first indicator we will add to the screen according to the source video is going to be the DEMA adjusted average. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. And we're going to jump into the settings, and what you're going to want to do is just double check that this is set to 27, 1.7, and then scroll down and make sure that the moving average period is set to 200. Then go ahead and click OK. The second indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the volume accumulation percentage, and it's going to be this one right here by Lazy Bear. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. And again, we'll jump into the settings, just double check that the time period is set to 10 and everything else stays on the default settings. And so what we're looking for a long trade setup is we are looking for when price is trading above the moving average. That's the white line right here. And then we're looking for the ATR line right here, switching from green to red and then back to green again right here. At the same time it switches to green and prices above the moving average, we want to look down to the volume accumulation percentage, and we want it to be green like it is here. And that'll be our signal to then enter into a long. And so we'd set our trade right here. We'd set our stop just right below the pivot right here and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, which would put us right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see this one takes a little while. We push up, just kind of consolidate, then make another drive to the upside, getting us to our take profit. And for a short trade setup, what we are looking for is when price is trading below the moving average, we're then looking for the ATR line to go from green to red like it does right here. Then we're looking down to the volume accumulation percentage, and we want it to have a red background like this here. And that'll be our signal to then enter into a short. We put our trade here, put our stop just right above the little pivot formed right here, and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, just like so. Let's go ahead and play this one forward and see how it plays out. And you can see pretty much instantly we get a nice push to the downside, getting us to our take profit once again. Before we take a look at the numbers on this strategy, if you're looking for a profitable strategy, I highly recommend that you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far. It has been put up against hundreds of other strategies and every single time has come out to be more profitable. I'll put a link to the video on this strategy up in the corner now, and on screen right now you will see the thumbnail to that video, so you're sure that you're getting to the right one, so you don't have to worry about not finishing this current video. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. Now, of course, we're using the Nexus backtesting system to do the backtesting for us. So we'll just go ahead and switch on Nexus here. Let's do that, and let's go ahead and shut off the bar replay, so that way it picks up all the trades from the most recent all the way back. Alright, so we have some numbers here. So we had 80 trades altogether, around 20 bars back like usual, about 3 months. We had a win rate of 31.6%, so not great at all, and a total profit loss at negative $2,400. Negative profit per day is about 169. So is this a strategy that just works? Well, it doesn't appear so, at least not in the way that the source video claims it should be used. Alright, so I've made a few tweaks here to the strategy used in the Nexus backtesting system, and now you can see that very quickly we were able to take this from a losing strategy to a profitable strategy. We now have a win rate of 45.8%. Again, about 84 trades, 20,000 bars back, 3 months, and a total profit now of about $955. So is it going to make you rich? No, but is it a lot better than the original strategy? Absolutely. Now the thing is, I went through about 5 or 6 different settings to finally dial this in to make it profitable. Now keep in mind that testing 84 trades back, if I would have done that over about 6 different variations of this strategy, that would have probably been about 10 hours of back testing altogether, which I was able to achieve in literally building the strategy to making the tweaks once the original strategy was put into Nexus. Took me about 30 minutes altogether. So I can't stress enough at how valuable the Nexus backtester is. And again, we are still taking on beta testers. We want people to use this and play with it, become profitable, find profitable strategies, and so on. Now, if you're not interested in being a beta tester, that is fine. Once again, I am saving these layouts of the profitable settings, which means that if you become a patron of the channel, you will be provided not only all the list of winning strategies and indicators that we have compiled over the years of testing, but now the winning strategies, or I guess these strategies like this here, will have a layout attached to them. You'll be able to just click on the link from the Excel sheet and it will bring up the layout already loaded with the exact settings that made this strategy and other ones up to this point profitable. Now, of course, you will need access to the Nexus system, and if you become a beta tester at the moment, then you will have access for free, but eventually we will turn it into a paid indicator that anybody who hasn't signed up to be a beta tester will then need to purchase the tier that involves getting access to the Nexus system. But once you have the layout and you have the profitable settings, you can very easily just plug this into an alert to automation system and have an automated trading strategy, profitability, profitable trading strategy on automation very quick. If you have not already seen it, I'd like to introduce you to the newest indicator here at the Academy of Forex. It's a very simple but very powerful indicator. What it does is it helps to predict or anticipate what future price might be doing within a specific future time frame. To do this, we are aligning a higher time frame and specific candle formations. which make up the red and green tags as well as the blocked out period of time in between these two gray lines. This indicator can be used to enhance the win rate of existing strategies or indicators you may be using. For example, like the Academy of Forex indicator, which I did a whole video on, or it can be used just as powerful as a standalone indicator. For example, when we pick up a red label like this here, what we can anticipate is price is going to make for example, when we pick up a red label like this here, we can predict or anticipate that price is going to make an open, high, low, close formation. Or when you get a green tag, you can anticipate a open, low, high, close formation. This powerful knowledge will help you align yourself with the true direction in which the market is attempting to go. If you are interested in accessing this new indicator, just join our Patreon down below. Once you join our Patreon, you'll get access to our Discord, and just go into the NQ indicator request, tag me at DP Roberts, and request access to the higher time frame fractal candles indicator. Alright, that does it for this strategy here. We are going to go ahead and put this one on the no list because the original strategy was a losing strategy. But again, we're saving this layout here with the profitable settings to the spreadsheet if you become a patron of the channel. We'll go ahead and move on to the next video from here.